A lot of people have to understand what the ideology is and the meaning is behind the smoke. What do I mean about the smoke? When certain individuals or certain demons want to direct your attention other places so they can fool you and trick you, is they give you smoke. They throw smoke in your face. It's called the smoke screen. And one of the biggest lies that we've been told is that the individuals at the top that are pulling the strings, controlling our government, are known as the Illuminati. Now, in my earlier videos, I stated that the word Illuminati means not illuminated. The prefix ill means not. Illuminati, not illuminated. They're not the illuminated ones. So right then and there, for the past 4.5 years, no, past 7-8 years, people have been hit with a smoke screen, a huge smoke screen. Okay, because right there in the word, it's telling you that they're not the ones at the top pulling the strings. They're not the illuminated ones. They're not the individuals that stole the knowledge from our ancestors and who are holding certain artifacts captive. Okay. A lot of people wanted me to do a video on the Pope and the Vatican. This whole video is going to be breaking down what the Pope is really hiding, what their whole organization is really about, Dracula's order, and what is what the real name is of the entities and the individuals that are really pulling the strings behind the scenes. Okay, let's look at these words real quick. We have Pope, we have politics, we have police, we have poach, we have poke, we have pour, we have pork, and we have poop. And they're all in the same category as far as I'm concerned, because it's all a sham, it's all a joke. First and foremost, the Pope that you do see, there's two popes. There's a white pope and a black pope. Okay? They put up the white pope as an illusion to give you the illusion of thinking that this individual is really in your best interest. He serves a good purpose. Okay? Then you have the black pope who sits down and who is actually part of an organization called the Knights of Malta. Now, that's funny because the Knights of Malta was a group that formed over 1,500 years ago. Okay, when Rome fell, they created their own island off the coast of Italy called Malta. And the etymology of the word Malta means those who escaped. Those who escaped. When the Moors fought back and overthrew Rome, the Knights of Malta went and formed their own island called Malta off the coast of Italy. So these individuals got together and formed their own organization. The etymology of the word Malta means those who escaped. And ladies and gentlemen, they're trying to escape everything, even reincarnation. Okay? Because these Knights of Malta are the greatest sorcerers and witches and warlocks on this planet right now. And what their goal was to create this hoax name called the Illuminati, okay, and have a bunch of government agents push that name out there while they keep the energy and the power and the essence of their name secret. Okay? And right now I'm revealing that to the masses. Their name is the Knights of Malta. And the etymology of the word Malta means those who escaped. Okay? Those who escaped, because they want to escape the Creator's wrath. They want to escape reincarnation. They want to escape spiritual punishment. They want to escape these things because they're cowards, they're vampires, they're parasites. So these Knights of Malta created something called a Horcrux. Now, what a Horcrux is an inanimate object like a doll, like a rock, like a bed, like a dresser, like any non-living object that somebody can get a hold of, and for a person to put a piece of their soul inside of that object through voodoo ritual, through Kemetic alchemy ritual, okay? And if you think it's some kind of BS, all you have to do is watch the whole Child's Play movie series, the whole Harry Potter movie series, where they explain Horcruxes. Okay, these Knights of Malta created 13 Horcruxes across the planet. Okay, where everybody who joins their organization puts a piece of their soul in the Horcrux, so they live in this third dimension and parasite and become parasites in the third and the fourth dimension off of other people's souls. And if you think it's BS, like I said, do your own research. Do your own research, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And the individual who actually started this this organization was not the people who formed the Knights of Malta. It was actually Vladimir the Impaler. Okay? Because a lot of people don't understand the true story of Dracula, the true story of Vladimir the Impaler. Vladimir the Impaler worked for the Moors. He was a Moorish man, okay? Look at his eyes, look at his hair, okay? Even though he was a Caucasian man, he had melanated eyes and melanated hair, so he did have Moorish lineage, okay? The individual was told a lie when his wife died in warfare. Okay, the Romanians were going to war with the Turkish. Okay, the Turkish were the Moors, the Romanians were Caucasoids, and they were going to war with one another. And one of the Romanians let Dracula know that one of the Turkish Moors assassinated his wife. Okay, and this was a lie. Okay, it was the Romans all along. But at that moment, Dracula was in such disbelief that his wife was killed that he ended up believing what the Romans had to say, the Romanians, and he went on a rampage. He lost his mind. He lost everything that he was taught. He was consumed with rage, anger, and animosity, and just filled with demonic energy. And he actually cursed God, okay? And he made it his duty and his life's mission to go against everything that the Creator wanted human beings to do on this planet, okay? So this individual, Dracula, had his army round up Moors, melanated Moors, kill them, chop their heads off, take their organs out, eat them, and drink their blood. And this was going on for about a 20 to 25 year span with Vladimir the Impaler, with Dracula, okay? And he made a whole Romanian organization, you know, that took up this theology of destroying the Moorish lineage, the Moorish information, and taking their science and using it against them. Okay, and it didn't start with Dracula, but he just picked it back up. Okay, because Dracula is actually a descendant of the Ptolemies that took over Egypt. Okay, Dracula, the presidents, they're all related. Okay, and their organization is not called the Illuminati. Their organization is called the Knights of Malta. And the etymology of Malta means those who escaped. Those who are going to escape reincarnation and are going to live forever in this third dimension. Watch your vampire movies. Come on now, watch your 80s vampire movies. All the vampires look really young, and they live forever in this third dimension as long as they keep consuming flesh, as long as they keep consuming individuals, innocent people. Okay? And it's not a joke. It's not a game. There's over 10,000 individuals in this country who turn up missing every year. And they're not heard of, people. Don't you think if somebody would commit suicide, that a body would be found somewhere in the woods? You know what I'm saying? In the street? Where are the bodies, people? I'm talking about 10,000 people a year here. This isn't no small number. Ladies and gentlemen, the gargoyles on the corners of the churches. You ever see those old church houses with the gargoyles on the corners of the churches? You really think that came from nowhere? That idea came out of nowhere? You must be sadly mistaken. You have to be sadly mistaken, because these lizard-like, serpent-like, reptilian-like entities, you have good ones and you have bad ones, okay? And the ones who serve the negative energy, their purpose is to keep mortal human souls reincarnating into new bodies so they can keep being parasites off of them in this third dimension. Okay? That is their goal. That is their ultimate goal, is to keep the matrix going forever. Okay? And to keep the smoke screen and the illusion over our eyes. Okay? They're going to blow a bunch of smoke in your face and tell you that, oh, this is where the terrorists are at. This is where this government is against this government. And this is where this government is against these people. And this is where these rebels are against this government. And it's all a goddamn smokescreen illusion, because the only thing that the Knights of Malta and the Order of Dracula, the only things that these individuals are concerned about are ancient artifacts that hold extraordinary power. Okay? Interdimensional power. That's what these individuals are concerned about. While people want to argue and debate against me over stupid bullshit, you see what I'm saying? These individuals are going and finding crystals, just like the crystal skulls, keeping them away from us, also finding other artifacts that can heal any disease on the planet. Okay? Then they're telling you, oh, we're going over there for war. That's the smoke screen. That's the smoke screen. It's all about artifacts and substances that are resources to immortality. Okay? They want to achieve immortality. They want to live forever. This is why they have the technology to make new hearts and new hearts and new hearts. And you see the Rothschild man doing this. Okay? They have that technology. They're going to live forever, ladies and gentlemen. And their name is not the Illuminati. Their name is the Knights of Malta, and they serve the Black Pope. They don't serve the illusion Pope that walks around in a damn bulletproof glass. Okay? That's the smoke screen. The Vatican. The vampires that need to be vanquished. Okay? The Vatican was founded by vampires. Period, point blank. The Ptolemies ate flesh. Their descendants, okay? One of them ended up to be Dracula, Vladimir the Impaler. He ate flesh. Then his descendants, now we got the British monarchy and the presidents. And they secretly eat live flesh. Where are all your missing people going? All you got to do is put the pieces together. Like I said, all you got to do is put the pieces together, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? What I want everybody to do is, I want everybody to look up the etymology of the word Malta. M-A-L-T-A. Malta. Then I want you to look up what a Horcrux is, because that's what they're doing. They're putting pieces of their chakra in inanimate objects, so a piece of their soul can always be here, even if you kill them and knock them off, so they can still resonate with other demonic entities in this third dimension and be parasites off of other hosts. You know what I mean? That's why they're called gas hosts. That's why they're called ghosts. So they create the Horcrux, object to put a piece of their soul in it, and they do this to become a ghost, a spirit left in the third dimension to find a host. So now that entity is called the gas host. And if you think it's bullshit, you got your, like I said, you got your Child's Play movie, and you got your Harry Potter movie that told you all about Horcruxes. It's not a joke. This is real comedic alchemy. This is real spiritual science here. This is real sorcery. This is real witchcraft. This is real voodoo. Okay? That they will kill. They will kill you for this knowledge. And if you think it's bullshit, they're not going to tell you too much history about the Knights of Malta on Google, people. There's still sites that are blocked and have been banned, and books that have been banned in this country about the Knights of Malta. Because, like I said, that's your real Illuminati. That's your real master puppeteers. Those are the sorcerers who look at the way the stars are aligned, okay, around the planet, and they say, okay, this generation is going to be a very bright generation. Master, how do we poison this generation so they'll never take us out of power? So they'll never understand their true potential, their true reality. How do we deceive them? Then Mr. fucking Ronald Reagan says, yes, master. Put crack on the streets. Put crack on the streets. Make their parents go to war with each other. Promote gangsterism. Promote thuggery. Promote violence. Promote drug sales. Promote it all. Promote the gangster pimp lifestyle. Promote it all. Split up the family. Split up the basic human unit on the planet. We need them going to war with each other so they'll never understand their true power, and they'll never understand who's really controlling them and who's really being a parasite off of their soul in this dimension. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Knights of Malta.